Alright, like 2 weeks later, I returned to Gladius. Probably a little over 2 weeks. Busy with lots of Total War Warhammer. Chaos Dwarfs. Friends on the other channel. Let's see, where was I? I believe this was a pretty easy going, though I believe we had just encountered Space Marines here to our east or southeast. We'd had pretty solid blockades set up. I believe there were a couple Castellans around here that I wanted to deal with, so I could get on that arrow and camp. Reminds me, I should be looking into heroes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that before the turn rolls. Do it. See, I'll build another Fireblade, absolutely. Maybe I'll get that level 6 loyalty bonus. That would be amazing. Hang on, am I already building a Fireblade up in the other city? Yes, I am. Whoopsie doodles. Well, I can cancel the construction on the end. Alright, cities can now expand to level 3. Excellent. That should be good in, let's see. I had a specific purpose in mind for that, I recall. Okay, Hoyor can expand onto the Jacaro encampment, which will be good for my influence, because I currently am producing 20 influence, and that will be a 20% boost. So that will be pretty good. So we will be doing that after we get the population cap building up here in Hoyor, which we apparently just did. No, we didn't. I thought we were working on a population building. Did I cancel the order accidentally? Yes, I did. Whoopsie doodles. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Where was I building that? There we go, that works, sure. Here in Cais, yes, we were at. I canceled production of the Fireblade. I will not bother with building another. I'm going to be building one in Cais. I am not going to need one here in Hoyor. Okay, it sounds like I'm referring to the Winnie the Pooh character. Don't think I'm in particular need of more units. Riptide can probably just take on the Castellan by itself, but nonetheless, push in just a little bit so you guys can offer some support. Yeah, there we go. And we will go ahead, I'll go ahead and have, let's see, the Fireblade. What is the cooldown on Break Composure? It's unlikely I'll get to use it in the upcoming fights anyway, so I'll go ahead and use Break Composure on this one Fire Warrior. Why not? And there we go. There goes the morale down. Would have been more effective if I could have used it on more units, but I did it full well knowing I wouldn't get that much out of it. Let me bust out the Hammer of Wrath, Riptide. Well as, let's see, there's... Oh, these all spend an action. Okay, I won't bother with doing it. Okay, the overcharged ion accelerator is worse, so I won't bother using it, especially because it would damage the... Also, the shielded missile drone. I'll go ahead and use them at a cooldown of only... it's a cooldown of 10 turns. That is a lot of turns, but... Oh, hey, that gave me a good line of sight at the next Castellan. How about that? Ah, okay, it's going to kill him with Overwatch. Still, that's good to know there's a second Castellan there. I almost certainly already knew that. I'm going to turn the audio. Sounds a little loud. I don't want it to come out too loud in the video. On altogether, but got 19%. Yeah, I probably, if I had recorded this session right after the last one 2 weeks ago, I probably would have known that ahead of time. But, what can you do? It's difficult to time things. Builder drones. Right, these guys I brought along for healing. Fire Warriors healed. There we go. This will make it so we can really solidly support a front line against those... Whatever will come after them. Will be something that comes after them. Talons are almost certainly the only thing blocking the player who is in the southwest quadrant. Let's see, I need just one more tech, and then I can get in Diversity Unity, which is what I've been building towards this entire game. So, let's see. Jet Discharger, Velocity Tracker, Advanced Targeting System, and the Sunshark Bomber. I'm going for the Sunshark Bomber. Flying units are usually going to take with care. There we go. That nice little boost. Also got an combat stimulant. Right, I didn't want to put that on anything except a commander. I need to research the command. Alright, that Castellan's going to run off into the night. And there will be another Castellan that pops up soon to the left. We're going to have to move up the Fire Warriors just a tad. Vespids. Luckily that Data Smith is only really good against heavily armored small units, but Fire Warriors are not that heavily armored, and on top of that, there's a lot of them. Not that bad. Okay, this... Oh boy, this Data Smith's wrecked. We've already applied Break Composure. Let's see, can I... see, how much damage can I do to the Data Smith? Okay, I'm going to want to use the Marker Light just to get rid of the range damage. There we go. Fire Warriors, what damage they can. Vespids as well. Data Smiths are tankier than I remember, but they probably just are considered something of a hero unit. It's been a while since I've played Mechanicus. Probably want to do that, actually. Next time I want to do a Gladius campaign. Mechanicus was really fun when I... Okay, now the Riptide here is going to take an Overwatch shot from the Castellan, unless it does. Okay, sure. Accept that. So we will go ahead and take some shots at these enslavers, because I don't like enslavers. They are bad. Slavery in general is bad, but I also don't like aliens. Save your mind. Okay. There goes the Data Smith. And we've got an engineer drone ready to... builder drone, excuse me. Ready to go ahead and heal whoever needs it, and this Slavers or Castellan are going to hit one of my units, so they'll need it. And pick up this Jacaro encampment soon. Influence. Right, let's end our turn. I've got a pretty solid defensive wall built up now, and on top of that, I'm coming very close to getting... Hang on, what's the... Okay. Heavy reduces the accuracy after moving. They both got a range of... Okay, I don't want the Riptide to move. I want to just shoot at the Slavers from... Oh my god, that's another Siren Caster. I will take it. Okay, looks like we've not got anything really scary to look forward to here. Oh wow, that's some interestingly placed wireweed there. Good thing is, I suppose, that I've got the builder drone, huh? Everyone up. I'd like to get these Fire Warriors over to where the builder drone can heal them. I don't want the builder drone to be sitting up front, though. Once I actually get to fighting the AI, though, I need to remember this time to put a unit of Fire Warriors in the back alongside the builder drone. Because in the past, when I've played the Tau, the builder drone is a super good unit that you absolutely want to take, because it can heal all of your units and keep them in the fight. However, it is very vulnerable to units with jump packs or flying units just going around your entire formation and hitting it in the rear. So if you want to build a lot around builder drones and ethereals and units like that, you need a strong rear guard to protect against flankers. Let's see, here in Kais, we've got a Shazam Barracks up. Okay, I remember, yeah, in Kais I wanted to get a instance built of every single building that I now have. So, let's see, I want an influence. These are some pretty good tiles. So, let me go ahead and, let's see. These are effectively the same tiles, so I'm going to get an influence building built in Kais, just for the loyalty bonus. Plus, is there anything in particular else? I probably want to get some unit buildings out first, don't I? Okay, let's see. There's an air pad, which increases population limit, and there's the Zarvesa Crisis Center, which increases research. I'm going to go for the Zarvesa first. What's the pop limit? Oh, we need more pops. See, we don't have a population cap building put in either. Okay, what's a bad tile I don't mind wasting? Oh, those are some pretty tiles. This tile's not so good. I'll go ahead and use it. Population cap building, that'll boost the loyalty as well. And Kais also, right, can produce a Fire Warrior. I am at a considerable food surplus. So it's not the end of the world. Yeah, just to buff up my eastern front here. Those enslavers just make minerals? Enslaver left that tile and minerals appear. Rocks appeared. That's bizarre. Oh, I don't have myself set to do not disturb on Steam. You know what? I won't bother with that. If I get sent a stupid message, it'll be fine. These Vespids, let's see. Hang on. Do Vespids have... They don't have a jump pack. They are not flyers, so they'll still take damage from the wire weight. Well, the Vespids aren't going to be very good for this. I don't want to put the Fire Warriors directly on the front line. Vespids. So, let's go ahead. I could have used Marker Light on him. More importantly, put the Hammerhead right here. And the Builder Drone, let's see. Go ahead and put the Builder Drone right here. Don't want it too close. Probably going to want to use... Whoops! Ah, that was a slight error. I wanted to hit the build key on the Builder Drones, the repair key on the Builder Drones, which is on the hotkey of D. However, I hit it at just the perfect time for it to transfer control back to the Riptide. The Riptide just spent a little bit of health to gain some invulnerability. Which, you know, there are worse things to get out of that, but still. It's a little bit of an annoying error. Let's see, which of you guys do I want using? You do the same amount of damage, so it doesn't matter. So, let's see. Oh, I sat on this Jakiro encampment, so I can go ahead and buy something on this Fireblade. Fireblade does already have the tantalizing icon in the Scrolls of Magnus, and that's the extent of what I wanted out of him. Let's see, I could put down a gun drone, but is that a free action? It is a free action. I might go ahead and do that. Second. Put the Marker Light on this Castellan. And let me go ahead and put down the gun drone here. Excellent. That gun drone will take off Overwatch, though I'm not too much here. Let's see, I can then go ahead and we want the gun drone to shoot last. Have Fire Warriors, Hammerhead, and the Riptide all shoot in quick succession. And I'm also going to want the Hammerhead to use its Seeker Missile. Just for an extra little bit of damage. There we go. Okay, who else have we got left to order? Oh, these gun drones, that's right. Just a little bit of something to put on an extra bit of damage and make it so it can't run away. So it can't run away so effective. I'm only a turn away from getting the population cap building in Hoyor. So after that, I'll expand onto the Jakiro and camp. Go ahead and spend some info. Research. Go. Okay, there's the second Castellan, and there's a load of Vespids back there. I'm tempted to recruit them, but they'd probably just get killed in this right now. Let's see. I can move the Fireblade up, but I'd rather him be providing a damage. These Vespids will just kind of mill around. Alright, let's see. You will provide the Marker Light. And we will go ahead and take shots here. We'll put down a gun drone. This guy's still got a gun drone. We'll use it if we need. This guy could have applied Break Composure, but Castellans don't have... Castellans have a bit of morale for it. Go. Good damage all around, and just a little bit of health left. It might be enough for the gun drone to finish. That might be enough. That might be enough. Hang on, let me throw down the gun drone here. That will be enough to finish it off. Though it is taking Overwatch from that other Castellan. That is still enough to finish it off. Good! Probably the only time I've ever seen a gun drone kill a Castellan. Alright, so I don't need to really worry about formation so much here, so I'm going to send the Fireblade over to capture the Siren Caster. That is such a good, old one, artifacting. The Builder Drone I will have move up and start healing the Fire Warrior. Go. The Fireblade can also still take another move. What's he going to do? Oh, he can level up. Excellent. Let's see. Don't want to give him Precise Shot. It's so... I'll take Volley Fire. Precise Shot could be good against heroes, though. I'll take it. I'll take it. Here up in Hoyor, we are ready to absorb the growing camp. Which, do we have anything else we want to particularly invest in? We do need electricity, and we need it. I'll have to look into that in a little bit. We've already got so much electricity buildings set up in Hoyor. Gonna need more loyalty soon, but hopefully Indiversity Unity will help with that. Kais is a turn away from getting their Fireblade out. He will probably be level 6, at least I hope. And once he is built, either which way, regardless of whether or not he's level 6, we will jump him over to the Shikaro encampment so he can buy the tantalizing icon in the scrolls of Magnus. Oh, I should have spent research on boosting the tech werewolf. That's unfortunate. Let's see. The Riptide, I will go ahead and... Need the builder drone to swap places with these fire warriors. Let's go ahead and... want to eat this wireweed. There we go. Excellent. Now, we are going to want the Riptide. I'm going to go out of the Riptide. Put in Nova Shield. To reduce damage by 50%. So that when they get hit by this Overwatch, non-existent. And he can go ahead and start hitting the Castellan. So I'm going to want to hold off. So he's absorbed the Overwatch there. I'm going to want Fire Warriors to move. Sure. Fireblade to move in behind him. Hammerhead to move in here. These Fireblades have already moved. Fire Warriors, excuse me. Vespids to move up. Okay. Now we're going to apply... Let's see. We're going to want him... Does Break Composure? Break Composure is a free action. We'll apply Break Composure. Oh, it only applies to infantry. Interesting. It only works on Fire Warriors. Okay. Still, I can still... Marker Light on the Castellan, and we will go ahead and shred him with some fire. Go. And it's got nowhere to run. Well, it can move around these Vespids, probably, but I'm not too worried. And that will be the end of our Castellan problems, at least for now. They're not... I feel like there was, like, even more Castellans around here. There was an absurd amount of Castellans that got spawned. It was crazy. Like if you in Civ ran into a bunch of Barb horse camp all at the same... Level 6. I'm level 5. That's annoying, but I'll live with it. Either which way, he needs to level up. I'll put all the points into Volley Fire, all the points in Break Composure. Whoops. I accidentally set him to alert. I don't want to do that. Oh no, I just... Okay. Overwatch. That... Oh, you're here. Let's see. Got the Jacaro encampment. Our influence has gone up by 8. That's pretty good. We need power, though. We're operating at a power deficit for the moment. So, let's see. Where is a good spot to put a power building? Those are some good mineral areas. So, for now, we will put power here. Sure, that's bad. Well, are there any better power types? Well, these are all really good. Yeah, these are... I'm not going to need that many minerals. It doesn't really matter. I'll always have some. Unlikely I'll get the maximum amount of space out of this. Meanwhile, in Kais, they have finished the Fireblade. I do not want them working on another. At least for the moment. Okay, we will end the turn. Okay, the barbs didn't do anything. I have to assume they swung at one of my units. No, they didn't. This Castellan just sat here and did nothing. Why? Okay. Curious choice. Nonetheless, die. And there he goes. And the... Wow, the Vespids have taken some serious morale damage. Welcome to the team, guys. There you go. While I'm at it, I'll spend some influence for some research. These guys are going to need to run off into the night. get somebody else to cover for him. Go! Not really that worried about it. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and do what damage we can to these guys. Well, we could go ahead and just put marker light on them. That'd be more efficient. There we go. That is probably it for the Vespids. Yes, it is. I've got 3 units of Vespids, which is 2 more than I was able to get last time. That's quite nice. Very Vespid-heavy map is good for the Tau. Okay, we are going to want to have the drone just camp out here and do some... Let's focus on healing the Riptide first. It's the most important unit in my army. After that, we'll get to healing the Fire Warriors and Vespids that have taken some light damage. Let's have the Riptide sit here until it's healed. Vespids will fly on ahead. These guys need to recover their morale. Who else is left that needs to move? You, Mr. Not Level 6 man. What a disappointment you are. Here in Kais, we've put in the extra population cap building, and that has increased the loyalty considerably. Very nice to see. Let us see, what have we got around here else that we want to build? We want to put in the remaining unit buildings. Yes, that's right. So I wanted to put in... I already put in the Shazam Barracks and the Shanartal Stasis here. They're both good buildings to put on a tile that's producing both food and... Wow, those are some winning food buildings. Get a load of that. Well, winning food tiles. See, I don't want to... Food is relatively rare in Gladius, so I don't want to misuse. However, plus influence upkeep of a limited availability. Oh, and all of my unit buildings produce influence. I'll put in our Zarvasic Crisis Center. Oh, I wound up buying a ton of research even though I can't... I wound up making the Wisdom Shared ability even though I wasn't researching a tech. Whoopsie. That's actually kind of funny. I just spent a ton of research on nothing. That's funny. I need to remember not to do that in the future, though. That could be really stupid. Big old drink of water. Let's see here. I believe that is enough for us to end a turn. We are at a considerable power deficit, or a deficit, whichever one. We are not generating as much ore as I would like to either. I'd like to have more of a wealth there to draw upon. Food and influence we're doing pretty good for, but at the current moment we're also spending lots of it. So that kind of covers for the amount we are generating. I'm going to step aside just a quick second to grab a water bottle. I'll be... There we go. I have more water because I am thirsty and it is just suddenly... in the last day or two, gotten a lot hotter outside, and we have not set the AC to adjust for that. So I'm getting cooked alive here at my standing desk. Sweating. I need to reacquire water. Okay, the Fireblade. We will go ahead and buy you, sir. Hey, Scrolls of Magnus and a tantalizing icon. Add those both to our shopping cart. Why am I getting them half price? Getting them at half price, aren't I? They're supposed to be 160 influence, but it says I'm only spending 80. Got some kind of buy one, get one deal on? Interesting. Either which way, that's going to be an extra 8 influence and 6 research. Not too shabby at all. Meanwhile, down here, let's see, we've wiped out all the barbs. Healing process is still going on for Mr. Riptide. Alright, he's ready to rock. What is going on down here in the southwest? We are going to run into something nasty. I know it. Get some poking shots on those enslavers. It's not much, but it's enough to keep them weak. Like I like them. Boy, that didn't sound right. Need to rephrase that. Keep moving the fire blades down here. Vespid. Well... Now we are solidly moving. Hammerhead as well can move up. I just need these Vespids and these fire warriors. These one fire warriors could stand to get some healing, but it's not. Hammerhead can start hitting the webway gate, get that off our real estate. I think it's pretty safe to say we're not playing against Eldar. I've not seen any bizarrely placed cities. Then again, the one time I have seen Eldar AI in this game, they tended to cluster all their cities together in. Which is probably smart, but I would expect the AI to be dumber than that. I'm just used to AI in strategy games not being very good. Which I don't complain about. I'm not very good either. Let's see. Here in Hoior, we have put in... What did we put in? Oh, we brought in the Jokero trading encampment, right? No. We put in another power building. Right. Here in Hoior. Here in the southwest. Which, let's see. What else do we want? We've already built one of every building, so the Utopia bonus is only going to go down from here. However, let's see. What else do I want to put in? I might as well go ahead and get more production buildings up and going. I don't have a whole lot. I would like to produce more at a faster rate. I should probably absorb this wireweed tile at some point as well. And there's a lot of good grassland here. I wish I had that Brock's pasture. This is still a decent food city. See. I'm going to need to... Well, I would like more minerals, and this is a very solid mineral. I'm going to go ahead and put in another... The more my cities expand, the more of a mineral output I want. Particularly to increase vehicle production, since vehicles are so often good against the most enemies in general, really. Just that kind of heavy armor. AI generally doesn't seem to be well prepared for it. This Fireblade I'll have sit on the eastern. Split our forces and have him support these guys. Wow, we have a much more delicate and soft eastern force here than our western. And we're going to need to do some expansion there. Let's see. The Riptide, I'll have them forge on ahead. They can take hits better than most. Vespids, doesn't look like we're looking at anything serious here. Alright, that is the Space Marine City right there, boys and girls. I do not want to push in on that just yet. However, that may not be my choice. Fire Warriors, I don't want to push it. Not just yet. Also, what is the Space Marine player doing? That there is a skull altar right next to his only city, and he's not claiming it at all. Oh, these are Vespids. I thought I was commanding the... acceptable. We'll have the Builder Drone push up and heal these Fire Warriors as well. Excellent. Okay, so we know where the Space Marine City is. That's important. I don't know how difficult it'll be to siege it. Probably going to need heavier gear than what we've got here. The Riptide and the Hammerhead would both be good for it, but I doubt this rather thin force of Fire Warriors and Vespids can really stand up to sheer pressure of Space Marine. Boy, we are generating a lot of influence. Trade that for some... Boom. That wasn't a huge research help, but it was something. Better than nothing. So they say. Why are there still Kroot Hounds down here? Space Marines, what have you been doing? What's going on here? Why, though? I'm just gonna tell these, Oh, what is this city building direction? Why is the city center... Why'd you just build eastward from the city center and not bother investing west? There's some decent research in mineral tiles here. What is he doing? This is weird. I don't like this. There's something mysterious about this. There must be something sinister. Head on up. Builder drones up. They can heal the Vespids. There we go. At least I know the limits, though, of where I can go here. I'm probably about to see a massive explosion of Space Marine units come pouring out of this city in response to my appearance. Which is going to be the start of the Great Grind. Is typically what sets in around this stage. Why does the game want me to tell the Fireblade to do something? He doesn't really have anything to do. Oh, he can use a precise shot on those Kroot Hounds. I won't bother. I'm not upset about the Kroot Hound. I'm halfway thinking of recruiting them myself, but they'll probably just go and get themselves killed. Let's see. The Fireblade, we will go ahead and have camp out here. Here sounds better, actually. Tell them to go there. And we got a new set of Fire Warriors in Kais. Good. Or up this front here. Here in Kais, yes, we have got more Fire Warriors. We want to hold off on building any more because I just had a sudden massive food deficit. Wow, I went from making 10 food per turn to 3 very quickly. Must have been a big population jump. See, I do not want to build any crisis suits just yet. I want to build up a little bit more wealth here. See, here in Kais, we need to produce another building. I'm going to expand onto, yeah, this tile right here. And we're already at another energy deficit, but that seems to just happen constantly in the campaign. And we already used Wisdom Shift. I'm going to want to put in the last, I'm going to want to put in airport right there. That's going to cause the energy deficit to get worse, but something I got to live with. There are some desert tiles here. I'll probably want to put in a energy production, there we go. Production building on one of these tiles, just so I get the Utopia bonus from that. Let's see, here in Hoyor, we can produce a building as well. Let's see, we're gonna need more energy production buildings. We're just at a constant deficit here. I don't have the tech research yet where I can trade influence energy. I also am going to want to get a loyalty building up in Hoyor, as the loyalty is declining. Boy, that is a measly little las cannon right there, or las cannon. I prefer las cannon, it just rolls off the tongue better. So technically, I guess it should be las cannon. These Crude Hunts are just, oh, I'm not going to get any use out of them. Oh, I can overcharge the plasma cannon, that'd be kind of a waste of Riptide health. Point in just taking wounds. I feel like playing the Space Marine. Seem like they'd be fun. Which is rare for me. I usually think the Space Marines are kind of boring. Hammerhead can go ahead and take these runes all. An extra 2. Thank you, sir. Fireblade, I don't have a good place to put this. I'll just tell him to stand right where he's already standing. This Vespid we want out of the line of fire and getting healed by the Builder Drone. This Vespid I'll just tell to sit there. Fire Warriors, I'm going to want the Fireblade to move up there. These Fire Warriors, I'm going to move right here. And we are going to put both of them on hold position. Don't actually have anything particularly for them to do. I don't want to push these to the front. It's weak enough. I'd rather just hold it while I'm pushing on the other end. Trade some influence for some research. That didn't help that much, but it's better than nothing. Okay, and here in Kais, we've got... see, we need to produce another building. However, I also want... I want the airport for some more Utopia bonus. So go ahead on that, because that's going to take forever to build anyway. There we go. How much influence does the city of Kais produce? 12 influence. Not the best, not the worst. Let's see. Let's compare our city output. Alright, 8 food in Hoyor, 7 in Kais. That's going to change. 24 minerals in Hoyor, 21 in Kais. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, because there's only 2 mineral-producing buildings in Kais. Where Hoyor has 1, 2... Let's see, where's my vehicle build? 3 buildings. That's kind of crazy. They must be on really good tile. Yes, the vehicle building is on a really good... It is producing a grand... What is that vehicle producing? It is tuning out a whole 2 ore. Wow! We're rolling in it today, boys. Oh, that must just be the HQ. Where am I getting these minerals from? Oh, yep, the HQ building. Okay, the HQ is producing 8. Alright. And 1 refinery is producing 6. So I'm not sure how that's working, but I'm not gonna... Oh, I have another Brachioron foundry. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Either which way, yeah, we got mineral out here. Hoyor's producing 9 energy. Ais is eating 13. 11 research, 17 research. Yeah, I've kind of just been relying on the wisdom shared to get research. I need to put in a research. Ais just 12 influence, 26, 2 loyalty, 12 loyalty. Alright. Probably the loyalty is factoring in a lot on the mineral production there. It's probably why Cais is doing so well compared to Hoey or even City. Let's see. Yeah, we are good to end. Coming up on in Diversity Unity. Okay, wow, that was a quick turn. Nobody's doing anything. What's going on? What is the AI doing? What is happening? Move the Vespids into the city. They'll take a defense buff there. There is a tower of... What's the name of those things? Oh. Yeah, there we go. That is, what is it? It's the Fortress of Redemption. Okay, that's what it's called. Okay, let's see. The Hammerhead, we will not bother moving the head up. We're just going to have our units hold position, just and skip the turns. And then we are going to pull our army back to the little snaky peninsula. Strong defensive position. I don't want to push in on the Space Marine just yet. I'd like a little bit more city cracking capabilities before I give that a shot. Because their western side is just seemingly entirely uncovered. That would be an easy city kill. Let's see, here in Oyor we have got... What have we got? I wanted to produce a building of some kind here. I had a specific idea, too. We are losing food rapidly. I don't want to produce much food here, but... We've got such a tremendous food surplus that it's not going to be the end of the world if I ignore it for just... I did want to produce more unit-producing buildings. However, we're also going to be at a power deficit soon when Cais finishes that airport. I'm going to put in another power building right here. Let's go ahead and turn. And Diversity Unity. There we go. There we go. Yep. Ooh, plus 7 food, plus 13 energy, plus 51 research, plus 69 influence. Oh, that is such a good tech. Such a good tech. You need that one when you're playing the tank. It's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and have the units start to pull back here. Okay, I don't want the Vespids to pull back too far. I'd like for them to be on the front lines if I can help it. Builder Drone, I definitely want to pull. Fireblade, yeah, you'll pull back there. There we go. Yeah, we'll start to pull back here. And our new research, we can now research whatever we want. Great. There's some stuff we need to go back and get. Bonding Knife Ritual. I don't see that being too terribly used. Photon Grenades. Point Defense Targeting Relay. Increased Overwatch damage against enemy units adjacent to other friendly units. That's kind of iffy. Let's see. There was one tech in particular I wanted. I do want the Commander. I'll go for the Commander for now. Getting a good, proper hero unit that can help the front line. Kind of a necessity. Neither of these are going to be good. Subvert City could be funny. I can't see the city. Yeah, Subvert City, in my experience, like, if it does provide any benefits, you don't really see it. At -3 loyalty, it's not really that much of a danger, and considerable cost. And even if it is, even if you do manage to get their loyalty low, you're just lowering their productions, which isn't going to really change the direction of it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I want to keep pulling back the peninsula here. Fireblade right there. Riptide I'm going to want sitting up front if it can. Hammerhead I'm going to want sit behind. Front line. Oyor has produced the energy building. They are now producing 19 energy. Okay, 13 loyalty in Oyor. That's not bad. Cais is getting 21 loyalty. Wow, that's nice. That's very good. It's only going to get better in Cais, because Cais still has plenty. Here in Oyor, we could stand to put in more loyalty buildings here as well. Let's see, what is the building production time up to, down to? Yeah, it's not a huge change, but still a change. I can also put in, let's see. Want to put in more unit production buildings. Gonna need more food soon as well, but Kais, that's a problem for Kais. I'm curious about putting in more cities. Especially now that we've got those big loyalty buffs. And it's gonna be only -6. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna invest in the builder drone. Why not? Let's see, where would I want to put in a city? There are probably some serious mineral potential. See, here in Kais, yeah, we've got this with the Grox pasture. There is some solid potential here with this recaf leaf, and then this Jacaro encampment, and this skull altar, and this is tremendously volcanic land. Wow. Okay, let's see. Is there a tile here that can reach all three? Let's see. This tile can reach the Jacaro encampment. It's only 2 tiles away. It can reach the recaf leaf. It's only 3 tiles away, though we probably want to start closer to the recaf. Probably go here. And then this tile, yeah, is also in reach of the skull altar. That actually sounds like an interesting avenue to invest in. Yeah, let me push ahead just a little. Let me see if there's a Castellan still hanging out. Yeah, let's push in just a little. Space Marines have pushed land, but we can push back. Who is in this northeastern quadrant? Because I've not seen hide nor hare. The Fortresses of Redemption have a range of 3, so he can reach up to here. I don't want to... Little bit. Go. Okay. I think that, yeah, there's solid potential for a city right here. We're gonna need some units to support it, but still. Cereals, mini mouths, pathfinders. What do I really want to invest in? Shield drones and marker drones both sound. Let's see. Crisis spell suits don't sound bad. Probably gonna need proselytize soon. Proselytize? I don't know. Black Sun Filter. Inside of vehicles, ethereals, and pathfinders. Equal under the sky. Grants the ability to purchase energy with... I have been needing that. At the same time, we've not been bothering with getting any upgrades for our battle suit. I'll go for Pathfinders, even though I probably won't need them, just because it's a quick, easy search to get out right now. Okay, Pathfinders, there we go. These guys I'm going to set to hold position. There we go. Gonna push just a little bit here with our Fire Warriors. Get ourselves involved in too much hijinks. We actually managed to keep these outposts. Not much aggression around. Okay, let's see. We're going to want the Hammerhead to sit... No, we want it to sit farther behind the front line. Vespids pull up and then... Go. Have the Hammerhead go back 3 ranks so that they can still provide fire support from behind. Fire Warriors and these Vespids, there we go. Yeah, this looks like a solid formation. It works all. A lot of these guys I'm going to be telling to hold form. Okay, let's see. Cities. Kais is ready to produce another building. I want to put in a research building and a energy building. Research building won't be too terribly useful. Guardian Diversity Unity, that's what we wanted. But it will provide the Opia bonus, which will be a considerable bonus to our research. See, both of these tiles look solid to put the research. I will just expand out here. Be only a turn. While Kais is also prepared to produce a flying unit. At an upkeep of electricity or power, though. Oh, that's actually not bad. The fighters, bombers. Yeah, I'll take that. It's gonna be a while before we get it anyway. I don't need to worry about the upkeep. That's a problem for future me. Do I want to bother with the ethereal? Well, he's probably level 6 by now. What upkeep do the commanders? Let's see. What upkeep does the commander cost? He costs 3 food and 6 influence. Okay, we're going to want to get more of a food economy going before we invest in that guy. Okay, the ethereal is research. What abilities does he have in the late game? Zephyr's Grace. Oh, that is the really good part of getting the ethereal right. Put him in the center of your formation and all of your units attack twice. Yeah, that's pretty strong. That's pretty good. Push ahead just a little bit. Don't want to... I think I've said my case for not overextending here. Wow, this is really just... The AIs must be just beating each other up here and ignoring me. That is the only logical explanation here. This is like night and day from the last time I tried to record Gladius, where I just got swarmed with orcs in no time. And now I have just, like, I have seen one unit of, like, Devastator Marines, and I've seen a Fortress of Redemption. That is the extent I have seen of the AI players. Okay, let's see. Kais. Yes, we wanted a power building. And then after that, a research building. It will add on to the considerable loyalty there in Kais. And let's see here. We can keep... what did we want? What did I want? Stimulant injector, if memory serves. We all know pain damage reduction is pretty good. I'm probably actually going to go for that one. And I'll spend a little influence for it as well, because I want it soon. Alright, this builder drone is up and ready to build a new city. Hang on, I don't want it... Cancel the order I was working on, because I want to be able to move it next turn. I don't want the game to... Brute Hounds will take this tile. Why do I get sight on this desert spot? Okay, sure. There's that desert spot, I guess. Okay, here we go. Hoyor is ready to produce another building. I'm curious about Kais. I might just stop building production past a certain point for any buildings except the highly specialized stuff. Because it's getting so much. I'm curious, whether it's really beneficial as the Tau to start building doubles of your loot. I guess it probably is, but once you get to the really late game as the Tau, it starts to also come in, do you just want to get more Fireblade? The loyalty, the influence cost doubles every time, but still, it's pretty... Speaking of influence, I'm going to want to put in more influence. Kais also is going to have to get started on that food economy. I'm probably going to put in a food building right after the cover the cost of what. Let's see, I'm going to... What do I want to put in? I could put in another food tile just here in Hoyor and end up with more of a food surplus. I've already got 3 food buildings here in Hoyor, so it's not the end of it. I put in a loyalty building, though. That could help. Hoyor's loyalty is good, but not great. And I'd like it to be great. So... there's so many good food tiles right here. It's not the end of the world. I wasted it. Yeah, I'll put in a loyalty building. Go. Should increase the output of everything in Hoyor, and Hoyor should be outputting a lot of things. Oh, hello, Mr. Enslaver. I hate you. Oh, die. Please. Okay, let's see. Do these guys take more damage from an overcharge? They do. I'll go ahead and spend an overcharge, because I just hate Enslavers that much. And I will go ahead... Wait. I will go ahead and also put out a unit of shielded missile drones. And they will do their damage as well. Boy, that's funny looking. Oh, they don't apply the pin down buff, or debuff, like the gun drones do. Here in Kais, we've got space to make another building. Let's put in a food building. That is going to cause a mild loyalty hit, but we'll live with it. See, we got these guys who I will tell to just hold position, and the Brute Hounds who I will tell to hold position after they move behind the Fire Warriors, because Brute Hounds are very vulnerable, and I don't want them sitting on the front taking damage. Oh no, the shielded missile drones have been brainwashed. What will I do? Hammer of Wrath, goodbye. Alright, let's see. Builder drones need moved up. And the missile drones. Whoa. Encyclopedia entry. Interesting. Weird that enslavers can mind-control drones. Are they just shouting lines of code at them? I don't know how the... That's late war... That's actually really early Warhammer lore, Warhammer 40k lore that I'm not privy to. What's the range on these? Range of 2. That's really nice for a drone unit. Let's just shoot a missile at the city here, just to put him on notice. Just for the fun of it. Take that, you fools. That's enough of that. Let's take off the overcharge on that. Set him to hold position. Build drone. Up. Kais has produced a filled building. Ill. Anyways. Food building. They are ready to put in a research building as well for a little bit of Utopia bonus. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Once you've got in diversity unity, you really don't take that much of a hit from duplicate. Okay. I'd never noticed that. I thought it was just a, like, slightly reduced. No, that's actually... Here in Hoior, we can go ahead and put in... Oh, I did put in a loyalty building. 17 loyalty. That's not too shabby. Let's see. What else did I want to put in, though? I was interested in putting in a food building or unit production building. But I should also look into more influence. Really, I want it to be my... I'm going to go ahead and take this tile here, and I'm going to put in probably a hero building if I can get faster Fireblade production once those guys are up to level 6. And there goes that missile drone. He was so young. Here we go. Stimulant injector. Excellent. I can spend influence to give a range damage resistance to my battle suit. Probably going to go ahead and do that on the Riptide. Riptide's probably the tank got in this side of the army anyways. 17% feel no pain damage reduction. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. There we go. How many support slots has this guy got? Hang on. He has 2 support system slots. And that's taking away one of them. Okay, so he's got space for another support system. Good to know. I don't know what support system I'll go for. I haven't even got another one researched yet, but it is good to have one, so I can do that. At such a mild influence. Okay, we're going to want to put in another Shantertal stasis build. Get better hero production once we got good fire blades online. Choose research. I'm going to want to put in actually another system here. Increases ranged accuracy. That's not bad. Increases ranged accuracy against flyers. And shield generator. Actually, the idea of tankier battlesuits does sound good, but I'll hold off on that just for somewhat. Let's research a couple more of the cheap. Shield drones, why not? Those sound like fun. There we go. Now all my infantry units can produce shield drones. Let's see. Are the Kroot Hounds standing on the tile I wanted to build that city on? I believe they are. Alright, skedaddle. There we go. Okay, the builder drone won't be ready to produce the city just yet, but he can get it up on the next turn. Okay, that is going to be a 3rd city. Don't know what I'm... That's probably going to be my mineral city. Well, there's not any good mineral... luxuries, resources on any of the great volcanic spots. It's crazy. Whatever, I guess by itself it'll be enough mineral output. But it'll also be a good influence city, and this will also be nice loyalty. Here in Kais, I am out of minerals. I need more minerals. Wow. But we do have the ability to expand outwards, which is what I was going to do anyways, because I want to take this Grox path. I'll go ahead and start the process of expanding to the Grox path. See, we can now... Let's see. I do want to be able to spend more influence. I would like to be able to just build buildings at my discretion. While I'm at it, I can also spend a bit of research, a bit of influence to speed up that research. Yes. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, hang on. You guys go ahead and make yourselves a city. There we go. Vandana. That is a considerably easier to pronounce name. Thank you, game, for giving me that. I was hoping that it wouldn't be something that would be difficult to pronounce or sound goofy. Let's see. What is this tile's production? Nothing really special. I can spend influence for more minerals, though, and get a Brockuron Foundry going. That'd be quite nice. I will go ahead and do that. There we go. That's probably not enough to do it still. Yeah, at a cost of 80 minerals, yeah, I can't do it. However, I can order... Like, hang on. For... Kais is ready to expand into another... Gonna need to up the mineral income now that we are dealing with 3 cities at once. Gonna need to get mineral stuff online in Von Na sooner rather than later. Extra infantry armor, I'll take it. That just sounds... Wrap this turn. I'm very much in farming, turtling kind of mode here right now. See, we've got a Sun Shark bomber. It has so much movement range, even after it's already spent a moving out of the city. Hang on, let me take a look at these stats here. 24 health, 6 armor, 6 morale, that's not real. 6 moves per turn. Twin-linked missile pod. I don't believe I've ever used this unit. Twin-linked missile pod. Good armor penetration. It's a flyer. It has an automated repair system, so it heals by itself. Networked marker light. Really? Increases the ranged accuracy and range damage reduction bypass. The unit's attacks do not benefit from or consume target acquired. Really? Is target acquired something that can be consumed? Have I been using marker light wrong this entire time? I could probably have been using marker light wrong this entire time. Let's take a look at this. Marker light. Increases the ranged accuracy of Tau against the target enemy non-fortification unit. Reduces the range damage reduction of the target enemy non-fortification unit against Tau. Ends after the target enemy unit is attacked by Tau. I have been using marker light the wrong way this entire time. Wow. Alright, that makes me rethink how marker light works. I'll have to think more about that later. Alright, networked marker light, though, makes it where the Sun Shark just automatically has marker light applied to any of the units. Or rather, it doesn't apply marker light, excuse me, but it behaves as if it was hitting a unit that had marker. Counts as a vehicle, it can jink. It's got Seeker missiles, it's got 2 of them. It has a pulse bomb. It has fixed accuracy and hits multiple group members of the target unit. It has a range of 1. It consumes the movement, but it is a free action. Interesting. And it has interceptor drones, anti-air drones. That's cool. That's a cool unit. Here in Hoyor, we can produce... Yep, we've got the stuff ready for more influence. Going to want to produce more... That guy costs minerals, and I am stuck right now. That should cover for the cost. Yeah, let me go ahead and get a commander going. I want to see what level he'll spawn in at. Meanwhile, here in Von Na, we need to get work started on the Brockdron Foundry sooner rather than later, as I would like the city to develop at some considerable speed. We are now more or less out of minerals. Kais, though, is producing quite a bit of food. Go. Courtesy of that Grox pasture, I will put in another food building just to get it going. Hoyor cannot produce anymore, but I will go ahead and take a tile. It cannot build any buildings because I don't have any minerals for it, but I can... I would like more influence. I would like Hoyor to really become an influence city, even though Von Na will probably outpace it. Unless I finish the game before it gets finished. Extra infantry. I'll take it. Let's get the Sun Shark bomber a-flying somewhere where it can cause some real damage. While Hoyor will get to work on another influence building. Go ahead and get that rolling. There we go. And we can choose research. See. I would like to get... Broadsides are good, but current moment, what would be the most beneficial? Drone controller. Paddle support the adjacency of adjacent drones. Increases the adjacency. No, excuse me, accuracy of it. Crew Talks Riders. I'm curious about those guys. I just bought that DLC a month ago. I haven't used it. Let's see. I'll go ahead and proc a shield for all. Excellent. We got some minerals. That'll be more turn. See, one city has got something it can do. I do not need more flyers. Sorry. At the current moment, I'm focusing a bit more on setting up a solid economy. And yes, I am aware that this takes me quite a while to do this, and there are faster ways to do it. However, I am not a pro. One of these days, I should really just look up some, like, YouTube guides on how to really get good at... That would probably be a lot of help. Because I feel like I'm missing something. Though the economics of each of the playable races can vary so wildly. Because as the Tau, there's so much of the influence. See, I don't really care for any of the units we have available up. EMP grenade, anti-vehicle grenades. Actually, I'll go for that. That doesn't sound. Okay, EMP grenades are researched. Now, I am curious here. How much damage can the Sunshark Bomber do to a city? If it doesn't do much, I'll pull it back and the Builder Drone can... Here in Hoyor, let's see. We have got a bunch of empty building slots, and I would like more influence. I will build that. I could also use more loyalty, though. Well, let's see. Does anybody... Von Na's busy. Kais, I would like Kais to get the priorities here. Use the food. However... Let's see. What does Kais also need? I would like more food, get more infantry out there, but I really need more. And Von Na's not going to be in the position to produce. So let's... At the same time, I would like for Kais to keep Utopia bonus. So I may just stick with spending influence to cover. So right now, Kais will instead focus on putting in, let's see. We are starting to take a Utopia hit from the sheer amount of food buildings we're out. But we can cover for that somewhat. Plus 30 food, that's plus 30. Wow, that's a lot. See, I will go ahead and put in then a loyalty building, I suppose. I'd like to keep loyalty high if I can help it. But for now, let's just hold off on building anything in Kais, and let's prioritize the loyalty. Hoyor. Hoyor. Yeah, there's lots of solid food piles here. It's not going to be... Okay, and also Kais. Yeah, Kais still has the space. Okay, I still have the mineral a building here as well, so I will put in another loyalty. For now, this is just mitigating cost until I know for sure that I'm getting level 6. Once I know that for sure, I'm not going to bother building buildings anymore. Unless I'm really suffering for the... Get more here. More minerals for the turn. For our next research, we will also spend some influence to rush whatever we go for next. Flechette Discharger grants vehicles the ability to damage attackers. That's really good, but I'm going to go for the shield. Go ahead and spend that as well. Okay, the commander is online and he is level 6. Excellent, we can get Fireblade production going. That will be a considerable boost to all of our cities. Now the commander here, let's see, what upgrades does he get? He is a flyer, that is worth keeping him. Okay, right, he has Ripika, which reduces the cooldown of all the meta strategies, which are these buffs here that apply buffs in a 3-tile radius, which is pretty crazy. Damage, range damage reduction, and accuracy. I don't really know what the big difference is between damage and accuracy. Oh, I can also see, yeah, boost the output of the given buff. I'll take all 3 paths just so I can proc them all at once, or proc them in a row. But I'll put most of it in. See, this is okay, so we have the ability. I want to see these pulse bombs in action. I want to see the worm. That's a lot of damage. Here's what it is, though. Let's see. Deploying interceptor drones is a free action. I'll go ahead and do that. They'll take damage. Probably should have sent them ahead, actually. So they could have taken the damage instead. There's something that's hitting them. Oh, it's that Fortress of... That is a nothing amount of... Oh, 3.6. That's actually not bad. Let's see. I will also go ahead and throw the Seeker Missile and the Pulse Bomb. Both consume movement. So let's try the Pulse Bomb first. Not a lot of damage against cities, but I wasn't expecting much against cities. Can't use... Oh, there we go. Can throw the seeker missiles at them. And how much does our regular attack do again? Yeah, not a siege unit. Good to know, though. Up here in Hoyor, we can produce... What do we need? We need to produce another hero unit. Well, I know what hero unit I want. I'll take a fire... Not a fire... Ethereal. A fire blade. There we go. Excellent. Let's see. Nothing else needs to be produced in any of my cities. Once that fire blade is out, we will have ourselves an extra +6 loyalty in all of our cities, which will be great. Oh, wow. Hey, Centurions. Whoopsie doodles. Well, there it goes. Easy come, easy go. That saves me energy income. So yeah, the commander is going to just spend a good long while getting to the rest of the... I'm going to have a loyalty building up in both Hoyor and Kais soon. That'll be a nice, probably +5 loyalty, considering we'll be subtracting -1 for the Utopia downgrade. But then the Fireblade will come out and he'll provide a +6 loyalty, which will cover for it pretty well. Which, once we get Fireblade production ongoing, that would also cover for the loyalty cost of building more cities, which, as far as I am aware, gives the Tau an enhanced capability to just keep building cities, ignoring loyalty. That a lot of other races in Gladius cannot make that same. I want more influence. I would like to have more influence that I can spend on. And also to cover for the increasing hero cost. I'll go ahead and put another influence building in right there. And I will also buy more minerals. There we go. I want to be a bit careful with that, though, because we're going to also want to go ahead and get the tantalizing icon. Fireblade one. I won't bother paying for the Scrolls of Magnus anymore. We don't need research that much, or I won't spend a load of influence on it. Well, come to think of it, how much am I spending? 40 research. It's probably better to go for the Scrolls of Magnus instead of spending another 80 on Wisdom Shared, because there'll only be a few turns before the Scrolls of Magnus are actually going to count for more research than the Wisdom Shared would. Okay, we've got a loyalty building in Kais. It's still not quite the amount of loyalty I want, but I can live with it. And let's see, we're going to need another population cap building, because we are already at the cap. And I want to put it on a tile I doubt I'll get much out of. I'll expand into, yeah, this savannah, maybe? This isn't that great of a mineral tile. I'll go ahead and put the population cap building. That's going to be another Utopia hit, but that's just how late game as the Tau go. There's a reason why you get Indiverse Unity. Okay, here we go. We've got this hero here. We'll go ahead and get Unity. There we go. +6 loyalty in all cities. Excelente. And I'm just going to put points into whatever skills. And I'm going to tell him to go over here so he can get to the Baron camp. Now, that is an instant boost of +18. That is 26 loyalty in Kais. That is good. And Hoyor is ready to go ahead and produce another Fireblade at a considerable influence cost, but he'll be worth it. Okay, those two Fireblades I have that are both at level 5 are actually going to be kind of wasting. They aren't producing loyalty like I want. And once the loyalty is really up, my city productions are just going to skyrocket. And once city productions skyrocket, then I'm going to be in a position where I'm going to actually put out the army that I want to have, and I'll probably just roll over most of the world with great ease. But that will be for next time. I am going to go ahead and wrap this session up here. It has been an hour, which is a nice... I think it's probably been a little bit over an hour. I haven't been keeping precise eye on the time, so I don't want to upload too long of a video. On top of that, I got other things I want to do. I'm burning up here. I'd like to go talk about maybe turning the air conditioning on, or at the very least opening some windows. And on top of that, I would prefer to stop the recording and come back next time to turn on Do Not Disturb mode on Steam, because Lord knows what sensitive information could accidentally be revealed by the fact that I have to use display capture on OBS, which captures everything on my screen, because Gladius is weird and does not function like a video game. I will see you folks later.